Testing, testing. All right. Three, two, one, go. What's going on, everybody? We got to talk about it, man. This video, we're going to be talking about patch 2.0 and patch 2.1. Before we get this video started, I was in favor of patch 2.0, not 2.1. This video is going to be hard to make because there's a lot that needs to be said. And it's almost hard to find the words. That's the reason why because patch 2.0 and 2.1, it's been out for a while now. But making a video like this is hard to do because there's so much to say. And there's so many different points and angles to talk about. And the biggest reason why it's so hard to make, because it's almost hard to keep a straight face trying to talk about a video like this, because this is absolutely absurd. This is laughable. This is embarrassing. And I'm not talking about to me. I'm talking about from a standpoint of the 2K community. I don't know if I don't know if my YouTube channel will ever be big. I don't know if Mike Wang will ever see this video. I hope to God that he does. Mike Wang, I'm letting you know right now, there will be no Mike Wang slander tolerated from me, from anybody in the 2K community. I won't even listen to him. I won't listen to him because I understand now, after patch 2.0 that was out for 3 days. 3. And all of that crying and whining and complaining that the community did in a 3-day time period, for you to go in and to revert the patch back in patch 2.1, that's telling me right there that the issue that I've been having all these years of being able to get back to what felt like golden era 2Ks, which would be, in my opinion, 2K, to me, the greatest one of all time is 2K15. The dribbling was 1,000 times better in 2K16, but still, I felt like 15 was a better from a gameplay standpoint, and even a build standpoint too. My player builds. But with that being said, like, the reason why we haven't gotten a game like that was proven over the course of 3 days. So honestly, all the Mike Wang slander that everybody's giving out, y'all might as well save that, because it's not real. It's not real. This is coming from a place where the community has had its hand held for so long in terms of being able to play the game and have a fair and fun experience, that now the thing that makes the most sense in this game, people don't want it anymore. One of the biggest arguments I saw online, I just, before I get to the argument, I'm going to say it again too about the whole Mike Wang situation. Do y'all understand? And like I said, I hope he sees this video. I don't know if he ever will, but I really hope he does. Do y'all understand the amount of pressure that this man is under every year? Do y'all understand when y'all on the internet crying for 9 months about, well, they dropped the game and leave? Why do y'all think it is that Mike Wang drops this game and leave? And this is not going to be a video where I'm calling people all kinds of names and all. I'm just being honest with you. Let's have a civil conversation about it. Why do y'all think Mike Wang drops this game and leaves? Because there's so many people that play this game, because 2K is so mainstream now. There's so many people that play this game that there is a gross misunderstanding of what a basketball video game should feel like. And at this point, him and the gameplay developers, they trying to appease everybody, and you can't do it. You're going to make this game in a way that people that like to 3 hunt want to play this game, or people that like to over dribble want to play it, because you got to remember, offense, and they said this before in a past gameplay developer blog on another 2K, offense sells units. So why do you think that so many people, including myself, was saying when 2K26 came out, this is the most fun I've had on a 2K in a very long time? I knew the game wasn't going to stay that way, and I was okay with that. But the game was fun. Why? Because for the first time in years, what it seems like, I can finally move again. Mind you, I still stand by it, and I'm not changing my stance. 2K23 was a masterpiece. I still stand by it because it solved the problem. But the funny thing is about 2K23. So remind you, if you didn't like 2K23, let me give you a brief history. 2K22 was the year that the game came out. 2K21 was absolute dog shit. It was so horrible, I went back to current gen. From a gameplay standpoint, 2K22 came out. Now, while the gameplay was good, there were certain things in the game that a lot of the community was complaining about the walk back and the this and the that or whatever it is. They ended up throwing in patches into the game. And then the game became dominated by 5.9 builds, which was infuriating. It was disgustingly bad. But I still played it anyway. I still had fun with my build in that game. I still tried to play it to the best of my ability or whatever it is. But the 5.9s completely ruined that game because what ended up happening was they were so broken, not from a standpoint of necessarily attributes, but the ability to be able to do things and have no consequence. And for me, somebody like myself who's casual, who plays this game, I have an outside life, I have a job, I have all these different things. For somebody like myself, when I play the game, I want to be able to play the game and learn how to play the game and get better at the game. That's why I play. I don't play it for, stats and all this other stuff that other people play for or comp or what. I don't care about that because I'm casual. And that's okay. It's okay to be casual. It's okay to be comp. But what's not okay is we having a majority of the community that, so you get the 5.9s in the game and then everybody goes, well, it's in the game, so I might as well use it. Okay, fine. That's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel. Y'all want to win the games, whatever it is, by any means necessary. Cool. But the next year when 2K23 comes out and we get adrenaline bars, and now everybody has on shackles to the point where you can't move to certain areas and you have to learn how to score within the telephone booth, so to speak, right? Not everybody's mad. I loved it because what happened was, and I know, like I said, Mike Wang, I hope he sees this video one day. I hope he does. I know for a fact that a lot of the people that made the 5.9s the year before stopped playing in 2K23 because the shit that they were doing in 2K22, they couldn't do it anymore. And now the game was no longer fun. Take this little bastard that we played with in that particular game, Lil Gipster. He was zipping around talking so much shit and all y'all ass and blah, blah, blah. 5.9 using the quote-unquote meta, doing all the cheesy sigs. You can't knock the ball out of his hand. You can't do nothing. Even if you beat him to the spot, he's still just running through your body. All that shit. We get 2K23. He stops playing the game. He starts playing FIFA at that time, right? And I'm laughing my ass off because even though he's a kid, I think at the time, it's funny to me because when he can't play the game in a manner that allows him to be able to break it and just do things with no consequence, now he don't want to play anymore. And it's funny that I said that because what I'm saying right now about that is literally the same thing that I could say about a lot of adults that play this game and a lot of quote unquote comp players that play this game. They want the game a specific way. They want it a specific way. And they make, they're not shy about this. So we get 2K23. I was fine with 2K23 because I learned how to use the attack size. And then you got 2K23. Oh, boy, everybody want to use Russell Westbrook attack size up now. Because it's always going to be something that people, they're going to need and rely on because they don't understand it. They don't understand basketball. They don't get it. It don't make sense to them. Understanding how to shift somebody, how to make a move and all. These things don't make sense to them, which is the reason why you have people with Jimmy Butler escape, and that's the most popular escape in the game, one of them. And they just doing it left and right through people's bodies. They enjoy this type of stuff because it makes sense to them. So we go to 2K23. We got that. 2K24 was okay. Actually, it was really good when it first came out. But what ended up happening is patches ended up ruining that as well too, because a lot of the things, like when you playing a game, right? It's like you want it to be risk versus reward. So when you playing, if my opponent does this, I counter with this, and then when I counter, he can't beat the counter because he has a badge on or because he has a rating. That's how it's supposed to be. And at the start of 2K24, it was that way. And then over time, the game started to go downhill, and then that was no longer a thing. Then we get 2K25, which in my opinion is the worst one ever. It's not even close. They completely dismantled the lateral movement in the game. They took out the attacking size ups. It was a shit show offensively. It was disgustingly bad. And even though I want to give it worst of all time, what I think more so than anything, well, 2K21 next gen is probably the worst one ever. But 2K25 from a gameplay and from a fun perspective, 2K25 is the most ass one that's ever come out. It's not even close. Then we go to 2K26 because GTA is right around the corner now. And so they unlocked everything. Mike Wang done freed everybody. Now you can move, you can do this. And you don't have the offensive freedom that you had in past games like 2K15 or 2K16. That's the reason why I'm not putting 2K26 as one of the greatest all time. Because you don't have the same offensive freedom. Back in 2K15, if I did a hesitation escape to the right and you stayed on the left, I could do another hesitation escape immediately. In 2K26 is not like that. You want to know why? Because they're still trying to put some restrictions on the game in order to be able to, like, quote unquote, tone down the dribbling. But the funny thing is when y'all put restrictions in the game like that, Mike Wang, the dribble guys don't care about that anyway. They're going to find a way around it. My thing is why put it in there to begin with? Because it's not affecting the people that you want it to affect. It's only affecting casual players like myself. If somebody is sitting in this is like with patch 2.1, because I'm about to bring it all together in a second here. With patch 2.0, if I had the ability to do endless hesitation escapes, what ends up happening is when patch 2.0 comes out, now a majority of the people that don't know how to play basketball or don't understand how to shift a defender around, now the game becomes quote unquote more fun for them because now everybody has to think. The defender has to think. The offensive player has to think. Even 2K16 was like that. Defender has to think. Offensive player has to think. Everybody has to think now. You can't just, I'm going to just sit here and then he did a hesitation escape and I know he's got to come back to this side. So now I'm just going to wait. It's not like that. Game's not like that. Patch 2.0, in my opinion, is the greatest patch in 2K history. The greatest patch in 2K history. I didn't prefer the game speed to be a little slower. I did not. But from a standpoint of making the game fair, Mike Wang, I would start clapping right now, but my wife in the other room sleep. This game, when we talking about fair and fun, it could not have gotten any more fair or fun than patch 2.0. And my problem is this. Not necessarily with you, but if the game had come out that way, we would have had a lot less crying in the community because people would have figured it out because YouTubers are going to be dropping their videos and this is how you avoid this and boom, 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 boom. The game should have came out like that. Then the protect ball feature would have been something that people would have used a lot more and all that other kind of shit, right? It would have made more sense. Because the game did not come out that way. And people got so used to, I got a 7.4, so I'm shooting over everybody. Don't matter if they jump. I'm taller than him. Don't matter if he jumps. I'm taller than him. He got his hand up already. He shouldn't be getting a high enough contest. When we all know that the game is more fun when people get open, when you have to get open, and you punish the defender for doing certain things. So you got your 7-4s, patch that. Okay, cool. We're moving in the right direction, Mike Wang. Then we get to patch 2.0. Mike, I don't blame you anymore. I don't blame 2K anymore. I used to be like, it's the game and the 2K and blah, blah, blah. This is a community issue. It is. You cannot tell me, and while I said 2K26 was fun too when it first came out, but y'all can't tell me it's not frustrating as the game goes on and months go on and the seasons go on, that it's cool for me to be sitting on the left-hand side of somebody's body and for somebody to escape into my body as a defender and for them to keep the ball. Oh, well, Samurai, he don't have no perimeter defense rating. When you're dribbling, the onus is not on the defender to have a rating to keep you from dribbling into them. It is you as the ball handler who has the advantage because you have the ball. And because you have the ball, you should have to be the person that dictates and manipulates the rhythm of what is happening in that situation when you had a defender on you. That is what a fair game feels like. See, patch 2.0 was a patch that a lot of people didn't like because it eliminated a lot of things that they love to do. People love to go into the lab, create preset dribble combos, so that way they can get back to the three-point line whenever they feel like it. And when the game is like that, right, we have people complaining about, oh, the fading three. Yes, it's a massive problem, and it should have never been in the game to begin with. But what ends up happening is when you create the game in a way where now the offensive player doesn't have to worry about losing the ball because they're trying to set up a preset combo. What ends up happening now is people are three hunting. And three hunting is a concept that should be reserved for the elite of the elite. This is not something that random casuals that watch a YouTube video should be able to do with proficiency. This is not even something that quote unquote comp players should be able to do with proficiency. We talking about elite in the lab, understanding what to do, understanding this should be reserved for people that play the game with the mindset of a Kyrie Irving, where you have an understanding of every time somebody does something, what counter am I going to use? That's what three hunting should be reserved for. And then what ends up happening is the game becomes more fun. It becomes more fun on defense. It becomes more fun on offense because now you have to use more of your tools. You have to set up more things. Okay, so you want to run me off the three-point line. Okay, cool. I'll crab you, which I also think is a garbage mechanic because I never liked crabbing being put in the game to begin with. In 2K15, there was no crabbing. You had to get to it. Do this move, get you behind me. I'll do a spin shot. I'll do a hop jump. I'll do this. I'll do that. And now I'm setting up so many things that you're nervous as a defender. Now I start spraying you from three. When the game is like patch 2.0, you can have these things. When it's like patch 2.1, you got a bunch of fake sweats out here on the game that think they're good, that are literally benefiting from something that don't make sense. And let me ask y'all a question. If I go up for a dunk and I'm midway through the air and some defender with 99 block comes over late and knocks me out of the air, the community is not in an uproar about that. This is not something that we're talking about on Twitter or X or whatever it is. This is not a comment on Reddit that becomes the topic of conversation. This is not something that people consistently post videos to and show to Mike Wang. Nobody has a problem with it. There's no problem. Everybody in this community, not everybody, but majority of the quote unquote voices, they're fine with this. They don't make an uproar about this. But the minute you start to make the game fair from a dribbling and ISO standpoint, and I'm an ISO player, I play ISO. Even if I'm casual, it doesn't matter. I play ISO. I play an ISO game. The minute you start to affect the person's ability to be able to dribble into the defender, because we know why they want to dribble into the defender. They have preset combos that they're trying to do to set up the 3 hunt. So when the game is like this now, what ends up happening? What ends up happening is that now that they can't get back to the 3-point line, now they're lost. Their whole offense is cooked. There's nothing they can do. They don't know what to do. Floater, don't know what that is. Floater, what? There's 2 points. It's not about forcing you into taking 2 points. It's about playing the game and punishing the defender. Punishing an overzealous defender. That's what we want the game to be like. That would make the game more fun. That's my opinion. But also, too, that's the opinion of someone who is saying that the greatest 2K ever, 2K15, the game was like that. You could not escape into people's bodies. The ball was gone. 2K14 was even worse. It was fucking D. And if you notice, people are like, oh, well, you see elite NBA players and stuff like that when they dribbling right up on somebody that, well, for most of the part, most elite NBA players, even if they can dribble, they're not doing a bunch of combos left and right. And okay, cool. It's a video game, so we want it to be arcadey and we want it to be fun. Okay, it can be arcadey and fun. But can it be arcadey, fun, and fair? Why are you saying, because even with this, perimeter defense should not affect whether or not the ball falls out. Perimeter defense is supposed to affect a player's ability to stay in front of the ball handler and not get their ankles broken when they're doing certain moves. That's what it's supposed to be for, depending on what the defender is pressing the controller. Is it left trigger? Is it not left trigger? Are they just moving the left stick? Are they moving the left stick slightly? Are they moving it fast? Are they holding right trigger? Are they using the right stick hands up? Like, what are they doing? Right stick down? What are they doing? So it should be based off of that. But to say, okay, well, he doesn't have a steal rating, but he's getting all of these steals. He's not getting any steals. You're giving him steals because you're escaping into the place that he is. On the court in NBA 2K, underneath the offensive player, there's those 3 little areas on the front of the player. It's the one in the middle, to the right, to the left. As a defender, if I'm on the right-hand side of the player and that little indicator is reading red, why in the hell are we playing a game where the community thinks that it's okay to escape into a place that I'm occupying? Because the indicator is saying that I'm there. You are escaping into that zone. The ball is not tangible. Or I have to have a certain steal rating for the ball to be tangible. This is stupid. This don't make sense. Defense is played with body position. That's how it's played. Even in real life. When people complain on he getting all these steals a game. Yeah, you're right. He shouldn't be getting 9 on-ball steals a game. He should not be getting those. Because on-ball steals are very hard to do. But we talking about animation steals. We're not talking about the offensive player dribbling into the defender. That's what we're talking about. And when you see the community asking for these types of things, how can you continue to take this shit serious? Brother, sister, if there's some females out there watching the video, make your money and move on. Make your money and move on. You cannot, this community is unserious. This is not real. The conversations that we're having in this community about comping, what's not comping, all this stuff is not real. Y'all want the game because this is the thing. Even when the game is at a place where it's like patch 2.0, do you realize you get more ankle breakers when patch 2.0 is out? You get way more ankle breakers. You want to know why? Because if majority of the community is casual, then that means that there are a lot of players that play this game that now that they understand that patch 2.0 is here and I could just run into the ball. Now what happens is it's easier to get open because these players are playing to try to get a bump steal as opposed to playing to get position. Now the game becomes easier on an offensive player. Way easier. On an offensive player. Not a three-point shot hunter. On an offensive player. On a player that has weapons. On a player that knows how to create space. On a player that knows how to be patient. On all of these things. Now it's like, okay, well, I can just go into the lab and just learn a bunch of preset combos and come out into the court and I can still shoot. The thing that makes the game most frustrating right now, I will say this, is that now you have people running meta lineups again, and it's working. You get the little guard, you get the big on the court, and then the big sets the screen at the top or whatever it is, and now the little guard he's just going to escape behind it until you get stuck. And now that you're stuck, he knows the contest percentage is not that good on a jump when the big is there. So he's going to wait until his body lines are right up with the middle of the big, and he's going to shoot right there. This is the game that we have now. Because the community and the people with quote-unquote voices, majority of them, they wanted this. Then you got people that are on Reddit that don't have what, or even Twitter, they wanted this as well too. They wanted this. Oh, well, you should have to have steal. Steal is for lane steals and for on-ball plucks. But the thing with an on-ball pluck is, in a great 2K, an on-ball pluck is supposed to happen after you play great positional defense. And technically speaking, in a game with adrenaline bars, after you play great positional defense, and I'll put it to you like this: in 2K15, it was great positional defense, and then you making the ball handler tired, and then once they get tired, then you go for the steal. That's what your steal was for. Not to immediately just run up to someone and just hit X. That's not defense. That's not defense. But a majority of the community thinks that it is. So in 2K26, then what does fair defense look like? What does real defense look like? Well, what it should look like is okay, we got 3 adrenaline bars for offense, 3 adrenaline bars for defense. As a defender, if I can make you get down to that second adrenaline bar and I got 99 still, I should be able to get that ball. Okay, let's say I don't have 99 still. Let's say I got 85. Then I got to get you down to 1 adrenaline bar. This is what makes the game balanced and fair. Now 99 perimeter lockdowns actually mean something. And if it's patch 2.0, you got so many quote-unquote they make lockdowns. These people are not good at defense. Because people that are really good at defense, 9 times out of 10, unless they're playing with like a specific clan or whatever it is, they do not make 99 perimeter defenders, because you know, as a defender on 2K, you don't need your rating that high in order to be able to clamp up most people, because most people don't have any fucking moves. They don't have anything. They have no bag. 0. No floater. No reverse layup. No post game. No hop shot. No way to lull defenders to sleep and then shoot the 3 over them. No way to shift them left and right with a boom, 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 hit you. Soon as you stumble, most people don't have that. So when you have these 99 perimeter defenders, they get smoked more often than not because they have a high rating and they do not understand the core principles of defense. Majority of them don't. If the next time you play 2K, hop on 2K, let the 99 perimeter defense person guard you, and watch how they play defense the entire time. They just chase you and run into you the entire time. Because that's what they believe defense is. There's no understanding of how to like make you guess what to do or to try to put you in a position where you're forced to pick up the ball. None of that's there. It's not there. So when patch 2.0 comes out, and now they know they can just run into the ball, now they really getting cooked. Because guess what? If I know that you're going to do that, and I just get past you, and I score, and now we go into 21, I got 8 points. Now, that shit you was trying, it's not working. And what are you going to do now? You're going to try something different because you got your teammates in your ear. Yo, man, stop her from blah, 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 and all this other kind of shit. And now we got to actually play. And now I can unleash a barrage of threes on your dumb ass because you've been doing one thing for the last 4 positions. I've scored every single time. And now you really about to get it. I'm about to embarrass you. But we can't play that game because patch 2.0 is gone. It was gone in 3 days. So now, how do we take this game serious? How do we take this community serious? This is not, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I've been saying for a long time, in terms of Mike Wang and 2K coming out for, I guess, around GTA time. I've been saying for the longest time, winter is coming. Guess what? It ain't Mike Wang's fault this time. It's the community's fault. The community wants the game to be like this. I'm going to go into my capture card. And I'm going to look at some clips real quick. I got way too many clips. I can't remember exactly when shit changed. But I'm going to check here. Go to Xbox console. For some reason, the handshake between my Elgato and my fucking thing is off or something weird like that. So what I'm going to do is I'll click on the clip. The screen's going to go black for a little bit, but it'll pop back on. But just so you're aware of what's happening before then. I do not remember exactly when patch 2.0 was out. I know it's in between this and this. But I want to go back a little bit because I'm trying to tell you, niggas was pissed. Pissed about patch 2.0. Okay. I don't have that many clips. This is from 16 days ago. So what we'll do is we will start here and we will work our way back up to the top. So just give it a second here. And God, this is gonna happen every single time. So y'all about to see some of these clips I might be getting cooked in too, because I definitely was snatching. Playing. Some of these clips I got cooked in, but I save clips where I get cooked too because I want to see what a person did so that I can figure out how to stop it. This is obviously before patch 2.1. Okay, let's see what we got, man. I really want, like, it may not be one person's individual fault in the community, but I can tell you for a fact, like, there's a mindset of get you again. There's a mindset that persists in this community. And with that being said, man, and I've said it before, you cannot take this game serious. I don't know how people that, I mean, I guess if it's what you enjoy, right, then it's what you enjoy. But I can't take this game serious anymore. Is it fun? Yeah, it's still fun. But is it as fun as it could have been if patch 2.0 stayed? Not nearly as fun. I can't believe I shot it. That was a dumb shot. Not nearly as fun, man. We'll be able to tell when patch 2.0 is here because it'll be the way people guard and shit. You'll see it. You'll see it. It was probably in between with my season 2 clips and not season 2 clips, but even in terms of making the game, that's crazy. He jumped early. Just affecting the game from a standpoint of just being able to play, man. Like, patch 2.0 was a work of art. How does this guy keep jumping? What the fuck? I don't know what be going through people's mind, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even this. If you look at people that play 2K, yeah, I'm in the theater, but if you look at people that this is a better representation of how 2K is played. than most, and I would miss. This is a better representation in the theater because majority of people are here. They're not in the stadium. They're not playing like they do play these game modes, but that's not the majority. The majority is people that play like this. Look at this shit. Just jumping. Every fucking play. No switching up. 4 or 5 clips just jumping every single play. I can't wait till I see patch 2.0. Look at that. It's following. Ooh. It's following me everywhere. And once again, defense in the game. You do not play defense by just chasing somebody trying to run a team. I don't know if these are kids. I don't know who this is. I don't really give a damn. But I know that the community, by and large, the way that they play the game, it's a lot of that. Just chase the ball handler and ran into their body. The ankle breakers, the ability to really cook people, it becomes more vicious when they know that they can do certain things, like knock the ball out. And now they're trying to do it the entire game. And now I'm creating so many more scoring opportunities for myself. Okay. Got some decent clips here. Once again, you know, it's theater. But I don't even want to say it anymore because if that's why I play as a fucking theater, there's nothing wrong playing it. Like, it's fine. Did I hit this one? Oh, I missed. 2K23, I would have hit that. Let's see what we got. A lot of cooking the same people. I like hitting them with certain crossovers and stuff too. Which is the reason why, if you notice here, even with the theater, random wreck is so atrocious because random wreck is so atrocious because with random wreck, a lot of people, because they don't play ones, they don't understand spacing. So they're constantly running. Because here you have the whole court, right? I can just take off running. Missed. By the way, if you're wondering while I'm watching these clips, DeJounte Murray is my dribble style. I think DeJounte Murray is the best dribble style for somebody with 86 ball. That's what I believe. I've been playing with it since the beginning of the year. People say, oh, Zach LaVine. That shit ain't better than what I got. At least not in my opinion. That's Malik Monk crossover. Okay. We don't care about that. We want to see when that patch kicked in. We gotta go through the clips. Gots to go through them. Dunked on again. Also, too, if you're not aware, layup mixmaster, if you max plus 2 that on Hall of Fame or something like that, it's one of the best badges in the game. We'll be able to tell right here. I think we're getting close. Because I do see people chasing the ball quite a bit. I mean, they was doing that before the patch too, but if I lose the ball on one of these, no, because it probably should have fell out right there. I don't think that's it either. Just those that keep paying attention. Okay. I don't think that's it either. We got some decent plays in here. I got him. We'll be able to tell because I know I clipped a couple of. This is before patch. So at least we know. Because I clipped this because I'm like, this right here, this kind of shit right here, this is what's wrong. See, this is how these niggas like to play. So this is before patch. But we can still just watch the clips because still hit you. The slow drag. Kobe has a good escape package as well too. I'm gonna drop a video on dribbling and how to. I probably gotta clip this one. So I clip this shit. This is definitely. Oh, it fell out. That's definitely not patch 2. That can't be patch 2. Because it should have fell out the first time he escaped into my body. Oh, this is patch 2. Okay, never mind. This is patch 2. And I won, so I don't know. This is patch 2, but those other clips before that was not patch 2. Switch hands. It's important to note too that certain layup packages do certain things. I think that's Kawhi Leonard. He fouled out right there. Kawhi Leonard and Kobe. Even though Kobe's package looks like it's some hot ass, it actually has some good layups in there. The closer you get to the basket. Lightning Launch still on Hall of Fame. I mean, not Hall of Fame, a legend. We got that going. I want to see it really because I didn't think to clip the games doing certain stuff. I clipped that because he cooked me with the little escapes right there. I wanted to see what he did. Maybe I'll go back and look at that clip again. Or do you do this just Jimmy Butler escape? Everybody does it certain different way. All right, let's see what we got next. Let me go back. Can you tell if this is patch 2? This is patch 2. Okay, we're officially in patch 2. We're officially there. Okay. We're officially there. Because I wouldn't have clipped that if it wasn't. Okay, we'll see the difference in patch 2.0 right after that. Patch 2. Oh, he doesn't have a steal rating. Guys, you have to protect the ball. If anybody here watches basketball, and I get it, Luka is slower than a lot of the other guards in the NBA or whatever it is, but if anybody here watches basketball, right here, what should he have done? I'm not in balance. Okay? So right here is not the time to be crossing the ball over if I'm not in balance. Majority of NBA players don't even switch hands multiple times in a possession unless they get to that place where they can get the ISO off. This is way too far to be switching hands and shit like that. Like, if anything, you're going to be using almost like attack jab dribbles and shit like that to make me back up or get off, like little attack hezzies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like boom, like that, move forward. I can't show you because I'm not on full camera, but stuff like that. That's what you would use right here. When you got somebody running up on you trying to play defense and all that and you use your off arm to protect it. So yeah, this is patch 2. This is officially patch 2. And niggas was crying about this. That's what they were crying about. I think I got blocked in one of these. I can't remember though. But even that, that's not what the point of the video is. But even that, just bad defense. Bad defense. I got different things. I didn't have to take a pull-up mid-range. I could have probably got back to the 3-point line, but I prefer offense when you take the first thing that's available. That's the type of offense I prefer. That's crazy. That's a crazy late call, especially because they called it on him, and the ball was already blocked. It's a little glitch in the game. I feel like it needs to be addressed, but we still just focusing on dribbling right now. Okay, so now we know we're in patch 2. Look at this. Okay. Another thing a lot of people not talking about, and you're going to get a couple little dribbling gems here in this particular. Chris Paul, if you pair it with the right escape package, Chris Paul has one of the best behind the backs. Chris behind the back. Jordan Pools is good for 3 hunting. If you put on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's shit, but Chris Paul has a really good. Let's see. He should have been snatched. He should have been on the ground. How 2K? Y'all playing me on that one right there. Trying to spin around like a top. Ooh. Ooh. I might have to go back to that little dribble set. So right here, this is Zach LaVine's triple threat jab. Then this is, I think that's the pro escape combo. Then that's Devin Booker snatchback, Buddy Hield's breakdown combo, and then this is Paul George. And then once I hit you with the boom, 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 play's over. Play's over. That's before I started tempo shooting too, because I didn't start tempo shooting till patch 2. And I'm still waiting on my freaking jump shot. I gotta get the starter 4 to get my Kobe jumper. Let's see. It's my 8-round 3-ball. I love that. That fucking 3 is so high. Oh man, it's the greatest thing ever. Let's see what else we got here. So I mean, as you can see, I'm doing just fine on patch 3. I mean on patch 2.0. Okay, somebody trying to run into the ball. I got Buddy Hield on. What was that? Oh, that's that shade. Ooh, I forgot. I do mean to lie, mixing it up a little bit. I do. So one of the things that I really like, Buddy Hield's breakdown combo, along with Shay's hesitation escape, really, really good. Only reason why I don't use Shay's hesitation escape is because I don't like the turbo launch one where you're going across the court. Now, I could play without it, but I really like the turbo launches because it allows me to be able to change direction and do a whole bunch of wacky shit. Hit him with that. Lost him. It's what I prefer. That's why I say even just playing theater and stuff like that, man, I prefer ISO. Okay. I don't know why I did that spin. I probably got bored, but there's plenty against this guy or some shit like that. Let's see what we got. Patch, this is me as a casual, patch 2.0. I love that. I love it. I love when people want to play defense and back up like this, right? Look at this. Simple. Escape, launch, snatch. Right here. I'm already hot, so you can play back if you want to. As soon as I get the, I'm actually use that because I took off the MJ escape and I think I need to add it back on. So 1, 2. Okay. I'll just keep that in mind for later. Come to a stop, escape, shift them around a little bit. Did I do break? Oh, come to a stop, but look at the space. But this is what I'm saying about 2K15. In 2K15, I would have dribbled the same exact way. Look at this space. When I first get the ball, right, look at how he backs up. So now, when I'm moving forward, I'm not trying to get too super close to him because I want him to knock the ball loose. I need space. To shift him around, I need space. I know that. I'm not comp. I don't play for money. I wasn't a 2K League pro. I know that. I need space to cross my defender. I need space. So if he's back like that, right, the first thing I'm going to hit him with is a breakdown combo. Why? Just to see what he does. Just want to see what he does. Now I start escaping because he's sitting on it. So now I can escape. If he gets too close to me, I just back up. There's multiple ways to back up. You back up with your left stick. You can back up with your flicking your right stick down. You can back up with your left stick by walking backwards and hitting up on the right stick or different directions on the right stick. Then you got your turbo step back as well too. So there's multiple ways to back up from them if they're getting too close, but a lot of people don't use them. Then you got your holes, hold right trigger and hold down. So it's different ways to do it, but For me, I would have really thrived more on patch 2.0 because I know how to keep space between me and my defender. That's how I like to dribble. Look, patience, back up. Everything don't have to be. This is what I liked about patch 2.0 because everything did not have to be combo, 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 combo. You can literally, like, I can actually break them down. Like, look at, I'm holding it here. They should give me a foul right there because both of them jumped. I did a hop and waited on them. Should have given me a foul right there. But that's just from a basketball standpoint. That's what I'm talking about. If I hop and y'all jump on the hop, that should be mine. See, ball fakes, shit like that. God damn. Call a foul. And for me, you gotta understand, that's ridiculous. I remember this, and I remember clipping this, and they're like, they gotta do something about this. Cause look, 1, 2, 3, they all in the air. Before he touches the ground, I'm going back up. Oh, well, your paint prodigy. Why would I do a contested layup animation like that? Do you know what I'm saying? This is type of stuff right here that the reason why we can't get a 2K, patch 2.0 was going to be, more so moving in the right direction. But you got to get people on here that can think, man. We as a community, Mike Wang, this community don't want to think about this shit. They don't want to think. They want to get on here and mash buttons and win. That's what they want to do. Magic Johnson floater. If you don't know, you don't know. Magic Johnson's got the best floater in the game, in my opinion. Even better than Luka. Magic got the best floater in the game, in my opinion. Best one. Not even close. That shit's crazy good. Most people don't even know it's coming. Look, baby hook. Even there. Okay. So in this game here, when they force, because even if you look at that last clip, that's fine. You can force me off the 3-point line. The big's gonna have to help. Hit him with something quick. I think we getting our ass. Nope, we was winning actually. Hit him with something quick. But even there, I think at this point I had already established a drive. So that's why you see him. He's like playing back because he's waiting to drive. Boom, 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 snatch. Too much space. 89 3 ball. Too much space. This is on patch 2.0. Mind you, I'm not 3-point hunting. I'm just taking what they're giving me. This is what you're going to give me. This is what you're going to get. Another floater. Right over the motherfucker. Float game on Hall of Fame. Look at that. This is how the game is played when people are thinking about what they're doing. This is how it's played. He is too far back. He wants to play help defense. I have the pass to the corner that could have been there, right? But you see 30 floating down to the corner, right? But he doesn't even know that I have this. You want to know why he doesn't know? Because majority of people that are playing this game are going for dunks. Yeah, you got more people shooting floaters now this year than they have in the past. But people are not, they don't want to use the whole arsenal. They don't. They don't want to use the whole arsenal. Even here, I had 0. I passed to him, but I didn't want the dude with the Jordan 1s to sprint back out to him. So this is a good shot here, and he's not there. That's not enough. That's not enough. On a baby hook like that, you got to clap that. It's not enough to just be standing there. You got to clap that. How do you clap it? You come up and you meet the defender's body. You don't sit back and wait and try to get a home run block. I think this on my ISO Savant still. Okay. Now we about to get into the nitty gritty of it. Some of these clips that I really want to share with people. Look, right there. So this, patch 2.0 now. Look how he's trying to play it. Look, I'm here. He's sitting on the right. I see him. I think I did. I don't even think I did a move right here. I think I just came to a stop and just left stick dribble him, and my dude took off. And then look, with me, I ran right through that dumb shit. Now right here, this right here frustrates me because as you can see, my homeboy Pac, he's sitting over here in the left corner. When his dude pinches like that, if you look at the angle of the 3-point line is being cut off. So in this instance here, I would prefer, I don't like people to cut while I'm driving. But if you are going to go, right, as soon as your dude starts making his way towards me, right, so right, if you look here, so as soon as he moves his feet there, you're supposed to take off. Boom, go. Then Pat goes back door, right? He gets the ball damn near under the basket. Pink drops down because he's an idiot. And then Duff gets the ball on the corner for the corner three. They're not going to be able to cover fast enough. It's going to be boop, boop, gone. That's how I like to play. But you don't have to play like that. But as you can see here, ran through that shit, hop step, get to the rim. Because there's an understanding. Okay, now look.
By yourself. I got baseline.
The hell? What the hell was that? We're behind the back.
I got baseline.
I think that's Zach Levine. That is Zach Levine. Okay. Skate. I might have to throw that back on, baby. Oop, hit you. Might have to throw that back on. That's Zach Levine. And that Jordan. I must have stung this motherfucker twice here. Definitely got a steal right here. Had to have gotten a steal. Something happened. Oh, no, the ball went through Pac's body. Fuck. Is it still patch 2.0? Or is this after the patch? Might be after the patch.
Oh, there you go. Hey, yo, right here. Shot.
So, space. Even there. Right there. I hate that whole ball too long shit. This shit is so dumb. Okay, look. Trying to sit. Trying to get to it. Okay. Duff set me the screen. But here, if you look at me, I can just get away from you. Okay. Even that right there. Because and then look at this with the game on the line. I know he's trying to sit. This got to be patch 2.0 still because he's trying to sit on a spot. Look, I know what he's trying to do. This is a left stick move. This is nothing special. This is a left stick move. I know he's trying to sit on it on the left hand side. Look, so now his feet is stuck. Look at how easy ISO becomes. And oh well, you did the 300. I don't need a 300. We're up. I don't need a 300. I just need to get past my man. Boom, hit you, and I'm gone. Because I didn't use turbo when I used my little left stick move there. I didn't use turbo at all. One move, left stick, faked it like I was going back to the left. He sat on it because he holding left trigger, and I just drove right around him. I got so many options. I got a floater. I could do anything here. I chose to dunk it. But even this, I don't like this. See, he moved up. I'm already taking off towards the rim. He should not be getting no Superman jump like this where he taking off and covering them on the ground. That's bullshit. But what you gonna do? This is what the community likes. I can't contest nothing, Mike Wang. You're in bad position. You're in bad position. I think this here was a 99 lock. I'll be able to tell in a minute here. Cause I'm gonna start spraying this motherfucker from 3. He's just gonna be sitting back. Oh, this is him. This is the 99 lock. Motherfucker actually got on a mic after this and was like, yo, man, you really was hooping because blah, blah, blah. So what I'm saying is this. Did you see the play before that? See how fast I got to the rim? Now, because he's a 99 perimeter lock now, That's embarrassing. I'm telling you right now, if I had a 99 perimeter lockdown, majority of people would grade out the game. They would not be able to score on me. I'm not gonna make one because I don't want to spend $100 on some shit that I don't enjoy doing. Just defense by itself. That shit's boring to me. But if I had a 99 perimeter lockdown, majority of people would not even play the game against me. Cause I grade them out. So now, once again, it's embarrassing. He got an eye on his fucking chest, dude. If you need to get them tattoos off, brother. You are not like that. So the funny thing is now because I beat him, y'all just saw the play. I just beat him quick, right? Now he's nervous. So now what is he doing right here? Just based off an animation alone, holding left trigger, holding the right stick down, brother. That's not how you play defense. So now look what I'm doing. I'm gonna let you watch it first because I know this, right? I know what I did to him here. I'm gonna let you watch it first, and then I'm gonna comment on it. Work of art. So now, is it the most exciting dribbling ever? No. But he's a 99 lock. He's pissed off about the last thing or whatever it is. Now he's skeptical. So now he's daring me to shoot. This is, to me, is what makes the game more fun. You cannot tell me that the same thing will not happen in a comp environment. It will. If you keep trying to get the steal on the ball and I keep getting to the rim and I'm dunking it, laying it up, dunking it, eventually you're going to back up or y'all going to switch. And that's what happened in this game. They switched. Patch 2.0. Look, I'm just waiting on him at this point. I'm waiting on him. He's the one hopscotching, running back and shit like that. I'm waiting on him. Once again, boom, crossover, snatch back. Okay, now we get into the breakdown. And as we get into the breakdown, right, the reason why I like breakdown so much, my turbo recovers during a breakdown. My turbo recovers. So as he's doing this, right, boom, and I'm doing this, my turbo's recovering, and I know you dancing back and forth because you really don't want to guard me. Now I'm shooting a 3 on you with the 89 3 ball, silver limitless. It's up there at the top right of the screen. So let's go to the next clip. Cooked him again. His teammate eventually tried it. Look. Oh, I'm a just guard full court, and I'm doing this. Look, this is a left stick move here. This isn't DeJounte Murray's package where you can get that angle. Look, I'm just backing up from him a little bit, going to the left. Look, Devin Booker, hop back, jumper. Again, pop you again. That's one play. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't understand what y'all missed by screaming and begging for patch 2.0 to leave. Because now that patch 2.0 is gone, lockdowns are not going to play like this anymore. They're not going to play like this anymore. In patch 2.0, they would sit on one side and wait because they know most people are so stupid, they're just going to dribble back there anyway. With somebody like me, I'm not going to do that. I'm a wear you down. I'm wait on you. And the minute you do something stupid, I'm just going to exploit that. I'm not going to try to hunt anything. I'm not hunting anything. You as a defender are going to dictate what we're going to do here. So here, once again, do the move. Okay, wait, dribble. This is left stick, just feathering. I'm not even doing nothing too crazy. Devin Booker, hot back jumper, snatch back. Right, Devin Booker. So we'll do it like this. Devin Booker, hot back jumper. I could have shot that. I didn't want to shoot it. I had enough turbo to shoot it, but I don't know the shot like that. Then I do a snatch back. Then I do the breakdown, recover a little turbo. Then I snatch back again. Then I do the breakdown. My turbo recovers a little bit. He's playing off, right? And then I just raise up and shoot. That's timing. I'm not even tempo shooting here. That's 2 possessions back to back where I got a 3. Didn't have to hunt anything. It can be done in the rec. It can be done in the park. It can be done anywhere. It can be done in these places. Shooting the fade. Just waiting on niggas to do whatever. I don't think I got the end of that game, but his friend eventually switched on me too, and I cooked him as well. 92 per. That shit don't mean nothing to me. What does that mean? Grab this. Hot layup. Easy easy stuff. I'm not fishing to get back to the 3-point line. I'm trying to take advantage of your weaknesses. That's all I want. Just take advantage of your weaknesses. I can't remember if that team came back. Love that crossover right there. Out of that breakdown, what I've discovered is, right, when I'm doing this here, I don't have to escape out of it. If I'm doing this and you're sitting, I can just tap the right stick up into the opposite ball hand, and I'll get this move here. Wait, right here. See that right there? That'll shift you. And then when I do the DeJounte Murray cross launch, now the play's over. Look, this nigga over here is in recovery mode. I could have easily threw the ball to the corner because he can't get there. So hit you again. Okay. Patch 2.0 now. Just, and it don't matter to me. I could have shot the 3, not from that deep. I wouldn't take anything like that. But I could have did a step back jumper right here and got back to the 3. But even here, right? Oh, I'm gonna play close. Look, swiping at it. He just swiped at it. Look right there. Just swiped at it. But I'm in my breakdown. Then I do my hezzy escape. Just keep hitting you with breakdowns so I can recover a little bit of energy so I can still do what I want to do. I prefer patch 2.0. Man, I prefer patch 2.0. Even that. Play off, play off, play off. High behind. Def set me a screen right there. But it's all good. I took a screenshot. Maybe I took that screenshot because I wanted to remember my SIGs before I started shooting the SIGs and shit. And I want to get back to the part clips because I want to show y'all the difference between. Okay, so now this is after patch 2. This is 2.1. This is 2.1, which is fine and all that, but it just is not. It's not patch 2.0. Patch 2.0 was the patch. Was the patch. And then as you can see with patch 2.1, you can see the garbage that ends up happening in the game in terms of being able to playing against people. Like the type of stuff that they want to do or want to get away with. I got a clip on here with some piece of shit. They let him just lay the ball up over me. I think this nigga with the black pants on, the king pants. Yeah. That's that Jalen Brunson layup. Don't use that shit. That shit's unless that's all you can get, use it. But if you can get Kobe or some shit like that, that shit's way better. That floater again. I can't believe I didn't green it though. That was ass. Yeah, he scored this fucking layup on me right here, which I did not like. My hands is already up. Excellent timing. Should have been able to knock the ball loose, but whatever. So I'm talking about with bullshit in the game. Could have shot the 3 on him there too, but once again, like I said, it's really just a matter of. I think we officially in patch 2.0 now. Like I said, quick stop and shot the 3. I don't like quick stop and that shit. There's a delay in that shit this year for some reason. But we can tell it's 2.1 because the ball not falling loose. That's just reading lane. There they go right back to dribbling through people's bodies. Sometimes I be crossing niggas and I don't be realizing I be crossing them. I be having no fucking clue. be having no goddamn clue. I want to see if there's any more clips in here. Just random shit that I clipped. Some of the shit I shouldn't even clip. Where is my clips? Clips. Everybody. Let me see you do it. A little left stick dribble again. Left stick dribbling is fire. Ain't gonna hold you. That shit is hard if you know how to do it and use it. I don't see any more clips. I think that's it. Oh man, all right. So I think I pretty much made my point though about the dribbling and the difference. That shit right here is so crazy. If you're looking for something that can get you open really easy, that's why I started to get into the dribbling shit, which I'll explain a little bit later this week. I'll put out like a little 5-minute video and talk about how to get open, how to use your escapes to easily get open. And I don't know what this is here. What the fuck going on here? Nigga was mad because they didn't get in the ball and ran over and kept running in front of me in random fucking theaters. I hate playing theaters sometimes, man. She's so fucking ass. Spark this. Spark this. Go to it again. Their baby hook. All right. Well, I think that's about it. We're officially in patch 2.0. I don't think I clipped anything, anybody specifically going through my body. I should have definitely snapped it. His ankle should have been gone. But just, like I said, man, just be aware when it comes to this community. Like, this is something people have asked for us. This is why we have what we have. Like, we got to, as a community, just be like, you know what? If this is what the majority of the community is asking for, man, how are we ever going to get a game that we can actually take serious? You can't. You can't take this shit serious. So, we got what we got. Enjoy your other video games. Play Battlefield. Play other things. It's not my Wang's fault this time. It's the community's fault. And it's going to continue to be the community's fault because until the community wants patch 2.0 to be the baseline of fair gameplay, we really ain't got much to talk about. Really don't.